Hello, and thank you for joining me today for the presentation for our audit and communications report for Starbucks. It has come to my attention that there are some areas that needed a little bit of improvement, and so that was the whole goal for this audit, was for us to find ways that we're doing great in our communication with our partners and our customers. And then the other part is to find improvements for those forms of communication. So a little bit of background on Starbucks is that we have been on the market since 1971, and it started on the Pike Place Market in Seattle, which is obviously where we see the famous Pike Place coffee bean that Starbucks sells. This is where they got the name from. This is where they started. The original uniforms were brown aprons, very bland, but the environment inside of the coffee shop was very uplifting and opening for all of the customers. So we first started with offering services to the customers, such as our fresh coffee beans, the teas, and also the spices. It wasn't until 1987, after being captivated by the world culture, Starbucks began a slight rebrand in terms of its artistic approach. And so this is where you can see the green aprons begin to take center stage. And so that is where you see the green on the cups, and that's, usually the part that somebody's instantly like, oh, you have Starbucks. It's the green siren on the front of the cup, as well as the aprons. Excuse me. And so after that rebrand is when Starbucks kind of took off in the coffee world. And it was after that they began to expand from just the Pike Place marketplace into surrounding areas in the U.S. as well as Canada. And so the different forms that we want to look at today include, for starters, our website. And so on the website, you can see that Starbucks values customers as well as humanity. And a lot of times, the goal for Starbucks is to make sure that we are part of the community, and that we show support and inclusion in the community. And that is a big part of the website as well as giving back to the planet. And one thing that I found during the audit is that the website looked great as far as content and artistic approach. It looked great. However, a problem that was found that needs improving would be that the Starbucks website has external links to documents of standard of business conduct, mission, values, responsibilities, the workplace and business practices, things such as that. And these external links take you to an extension of the Starbucks website to view these aspects of the company and what they believe in. However, when you do get to this website, you are not able to view these tabs. And so it is my goal to bring that to the attention of all of our partners, because a website is the forefront of a company. A lot of times in today's society, people will go and search on Google or look up a company before they even make it into the store itself. And so it is important that every aspect of our website be working properly so that we are able to reach that area of our community and for them to be able to access all parts of our company properly. A lot of times when there's that disconnect, that causes the customer to feel like they are unable to trust the company, they lose interest. And so that is one thing that we need to fix. I do suggest that in order to fix that we could implement a monthly system where what we'll do is have someone come in and frequently check the website, make sure everything's running properly, look for any possible hiccups in the website, any bugs, anything that needs to be adjusted, and come to the partners, make those recommendations, and then from there we'll go forward into fixing it to make sure our website is always up and running properly and runs fluently. So that is the goal for our website. So next, I would like to address our campaigns. And we do a lot of memos with the partners, and we send out a lot of emails to our customers, and our campaigns are a big part of who Starbucks is and how we stay connected with the community. And so it's really important that we get those campaigns right. We send out proper memos. And so one campaign that I would like to address specifically was a campaign that we did back a couple years ago, where we were attempting to address the inequality and injustice that was happening in our society during that time. However, what we noticed was that while we were attempting to involve our community, create this space for to be able to talk about what was going on, to be able to possibly come up with solutions together, while that was our goal, that is not what necessarily was received by our community. And so the point of our campaigns is obviously to show that these things mean a lot to us and we like to be involved in our community. And specifically, this campaign held so much weight. So it was important that we got involved. However, it fell a little flat. Our community felt like we were a little tone deaf in the way that we approached it. So for future campaigns that we do, I would like to set in place a way to first create a memo and send it out to our partners within Starbucks. And once we do that, I would like to have a poll done to see how they would receive this campaign if they were our customer and if they have any further suggestions. So before we roll out any more campaigns, I would like to do it like this to be able to kind of guide our goal and make sure that it's received properly by our community in the future. And so I have also given ways to improve these areas. And so I just thank you guys for coming out and hearing the pitch today, the memo for improving our communication with our community.